Hello guys, right, this evening we are back to the ironing board and we will be doing the ironing out of the paper sheets. Now when they were hanging, how can I explain this? Let me get a piece of paper and a pen or something and I'll show you what I mean. So they were hanging on one of those hangers like that go up like that with all the pegs on, yeah? And they were hanging in bunches down like that. Okay, there's all the paper bits. You see that? Right? But some of them I let go and touch. So they were hanging on to each other a little bit, which has given them, they give a nice effect like that. So while they're drip drying, hanging down, I've let them drip into the other papers. That's the only way I can explain it quickly. But, so what we're going to do now, the iron's nice and hot, just get rid of these loose little threads off of here, and we're going to iron our papers down. Now, when you take them off, they look like this, right? Not very much. So, and like that, okay? But when they're ironed out, they're nice. And that's where it was on the peg thing. But you'll cut that anyway, look. See? You'll cut that piece off and then you can use the rest of it. So we're just going to iron them out and then we'll see what colours we've got in the paper. Look. Can you see? Forget that bit. That's alright actually. Now, because I put them all together and I allowed it to drip in, and make sure my iron's not burning in one place. So we just peel them open and then we'll iron them out. Look, it's come out purplish. So we've got a purple colour in this one. I think the blue and the pink merged. So it's made this, create this, yeah, I can see the blue now. I can see the blue in there. So that's nice, isn't it? We'll just iron it up. Don't want that dripping. So, it's just dripped a bit there, the iron. But look, if I hold it down, you'll see it. See, it goes from light blue to a purple, light pink, dark pink. So, if that was in a journal, you see, that will dry in a minute. That's fine. You've just got to iron your bits out. It's where I've had them hanging on that corner and down, you see. I don't need to iron them corners if I don't want to. I never usually have to use them for anything. Iron's dripping again. Maybe I should have got the other iron out, because now this one's dripping for some reason. But never mind, I'll leave it to dry naturally in a pile, and it will do in a little while. Right, these are the blue ones. These are still slightly damp. It's picked up on the edge there a lot of blue colour. Let's go down a bit. And that as well. Looks like a sunshine. It's very dark orange and it goes lighter. That's picked up that sepia, and up here in a line as well. You'll see it better if I show it that way, like that. And it's got some more blues in. So we've got a couple of sheets of that here, so I'm going to try and just go along and iron them. You can do 2 at once if you want. I don't usually tend to do more than 1 at once, really, but I just thought I'd iron that quickly over because it doesn't iron the underneath of them. So we're just going to go under. But this is a great way to build up paper in your journal that's just normal copy of printer paper, but to get a different colour variety. And also it's great for your crafting. It saves you a ton on buying coloured papers and all that, you know. You just do a stash of these and then they're good to go. Just make sure you do dry them out properly before you stick them away anywhere. I usually do this and then have them out in a warm room or near a radiator for a couple of days before I actually put them away somewhere, because you don't want, where they've been soaking wet and all that, you don't want them to go mouldy or anything like that. But these are nice and crisp dry anyway. They were slightly damp just a minute ago, but now they're nice and crisp. And see, it's picked up all the different bits of colours in them. Let's do this one as well. And then you're good with all your different colours. I do like doing green ones of these, and then in different shades of the green. I do love that. Got it. Picked it up there and along that edge. Now I've got a bunch of them here. Do you remember the sepia ones with all the nice colours in? Well, this is a bunch of them here. I'm just going to iron that top one down a minute, just so we can get a bit of... I'll go down to the bottom. I don't think I can open that bottom one yet. Hold on, up here I can, yeah. There we go, look. And it makes it look vintagey with like a patinaed look throughout. And I really like that. Sometimes you can get rid of the peg mark. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can keep it in there if you want, but... Oh, here we go. We're getting water now again from the iron. If you want to know what that noise is, it's my dog grunting because she can't get comfortable in her bed. And there she goes again. Oh, you're all right. Big sigh. There we go. It's made these bits of blue-green, like, they look like indentations, but they're flat, you know. But we've got a line going through it as well. I quite like this one. It's it looks textured, you know. So we've got a yellow, we've got the sepia, we've got a bluey grey running through, and we've got them indentations of them lines. Remember when I was putting the ink down and it was running through them lines? We've still got them lines in there throughout, but they are flat, but they're nice. It makes it look really old. That's come out nice with a pattern. And they're, what I've made these for is I like to have writing pages in the journal, somewhere where you can actually write, because that's what a journal's about, really. You've got to have some writing space in there. And I like to leave a lot of writing space or room for when I make a journal for people to write in. This is 2, isn't it? Yeah, they're pretty damp, these ones. They got really sogging wet. They did. But we're going to dry them out now. Got to be careful with these because they're very extra. They're extra delicate. Oh, this bloody iron again. So they're nice. When they go crispy, you know they're dry, but so you can just hear it as well. So that's how that one's come out. Okay, I'm just going to do this one. That's that one. It's lovely, isn't it? See, I've got some like this in my nautical journals that I'm selling. This is nice. This has got like, because it's got the line in it and there, it looks like a sandy hilltop. Look at this one. With the green coming through. So that colour did have a lot of green in. I thought I'd see it at the start. Let's just put that down and do this one quickly. These ones were a bit saturated, but it is what it is. There we go, and it's all done. So you can feel the crispiness in the paper now. Look, they're very nice. And that one. They're different on each side as well. They look a slightly different. That's because when you roll them, like I was doing, in the tray, keep bouncing them around over and that, they get different designs on them, you know. Now these are going to just be slightly just that colour. Now these are still all together and they are really damp. They may even stain my thing here. We'll just keep going with it a minute. These have gone lilac, blue and pink, I can see in some of them bits. Like a two-tonal. Right, there's 2 pages here. I've got a nice crease in that one as well going through it. Which won't really iron out, but it's there, you know. It's just there, but it's nice in there. You can see that they're handmade type of papers, you know, dyed. Need it to get dry. So you can't see, you've got no crunchiness. That's when you know they're still wet. You can tell anyway, because they're not, you can tell they're not dry. It's when they get the crunchiness. Oh, blade. This has got some pinks and purples in it. See, because I use that Hope Pink, which is a very, very bright, what pink am I looking like for? Like a fluorescent pink type of opera pink, that type of colour. And it's really nice. So That's what I was saying. You see how it looked earlier in the part of the video where it was really shockingly pink. It's died down a lot. So it's able, that's why I've done it, so it'd bring it out to sort of like this colour. Because you still can write on the top of it in pen or pencil or that and still be able to see it, you know. Right, we'll do, they're sort of getting there now. We'll do 2 a minute. And then I've got the blue ones to do. So I'm going to leave them in the pile. These ones, see how intense this colour is to that? These ones are really wet still. There we go, look, you can see the colour change. Can you see that colour change where I'm ironing it this side compared to this side? Look at the colour change in it. Where it's becoming drier. See? And now I'll go over with the rest. Can't wait to finish the pink actually. Oh, can't wait. It's picked up some of the blue in that as well. Right, and that is the end of them ones done then. I do like this side here that is built up with the colour. Right, they're near enough dry. Right, so we'll go in with the blues now. This, where's the more intense? There's this one. Some of these are half dry, but half not. So let me just iron out that bit where it's on the peg and iron it down a bit. This has got a pattern in it, and the edge has gone really blue as well. It's got a bit of yellow, it's got a bit of the brown, and it's got some of that, it's gone darker in places like grey with the blue. I mean, no 2 pages are ever the same, which is really nice, you know. So let me show you this one. Look. See, it almost looks like it's granulated, which it has, basically. It's granulated into the paper. And then we've got an orangey yellow going through as well. So, yeah. And that's that one as well. So, yep, they've come out nice. This one... Right, this one has got a little bit, sometimes they do go like this and fold when they're drying a bit, but that's alright. It gives off a nice texture on the paper. See how that's come out? Because it's dripped all down this line and it's spiked down there. It looks like it's had a storm. Looks like it's had a bit of a storm, but It's not a storm, of course, but it's really nice. And that was using the Sub-Zero, I think, of the Diamond ink, because it does create different colours, and it's got like a, not a pink, it's like a dusky pink going into a light grey, like a slate grey, into a baby blue or a light blue. It's really nice, and we've got the yellow still with the sepia and a bit of like orangey colour. That's nice and dry, that one. But look at that texture. Let me hold it up. Look at the texture in that. And you can write on top of that, you see. This one. This one's got, what am I noticing? The two things down there. And I'm seeing a blue line round this edge and round that edge. So you don't have to ink it up. You don't have to ink your pages up because they're already inked up, look. See that? Now I've just got it wet there, so don't worry about that, but it's got that, again, all running in, all different. This one has come out like that. There's about 4 pages here, so I'm just going to start ironing that. This looks like it's been hit with a funny shaped iron. Is that wet there? Yeah, I've just caused that again. But it's different. And it's gone all the way through that pattern to here. Oh my God, it's left the impression, look, of my iron. What if I do that? Look! Oh my God, look, I could leave the impression of my iron in it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have the iron impression. Oh, it is as well, look. So there's another new trick. When they're quite damp, take them out and put your impressions of your iron in it. There we go. Look at that. That one didn't catch then. I'm going to do it there. Oh, it's all fun, isn't it? I love that. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Let's hold this up a minute. I doubt if it would have got... Oh, it has. Done multiple pages here. Look, it's gone through to the back there. Oh, my word. Look. You'll all be laughing now. I know it. That is funny. Yeah, why not? You know, it actually looks better in the pile. I don't know if I can show you the pile, but there's the pile. Looks better over there than it does here. It's very bright here. But yeah, I like that. So I'm going to leave them to dry a bit more longer, because there was so many put down. So if you get say 4 to 5 sheets all together, and they're quite wet, still very damp and delicate, you can actually put your iron on top for a second or two, and it will give off that print. Get your branding irons out, and you probably could do it with wax seal heads as well if you heat them up. But if you have any fires, don't blame me. Don't go blaming me for that. I'm not liable. I'll just put in your disclaimer. Right. They're still pretty wet, but we've got a nice yellow running through there. That was from the other part. So they're done. So I've only got a couple more sheets here. So I might as well just do them one at a time. There's 3 sheets to go now. Right, so this one, we'll see what we've got on it. Doesn't look like there's much of a pattern. Oh, there's a bit of pink. Maybe this one wasn't really touching when I had it up. So they're so much easier to iron out when they're single. That's nice and crispy. Ah, I can see why the pink run into it. There we go, there's the pink. And we're gonna just iron that out. I don't usually use that side, but I always iron it just in, you know, you never know, do you? You need a full sheet or something. Right, and there's one more to go. Don't iron, please. Don't give me any more water. There we go. That's done. And that's given off the pink. And it's still got like bits of colourways all in it as well. So that is all my sheets done. And we had some interesting ones on there, like these ones and those ones, and ones with bits of that colour in and that. It's all different. These ones are still a bit damp. I'll bring them to the top. So are these ones. So we'll bring them to the top a bit. But some of them are really interesting. Let me take you up so you can see them a bit better. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Got some interesting sheets. You could use them in the steampunk, vintage, grungy, and you know, whatever you like, really, whatever floats your boat. But I like this with the it looks like abstract work. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next part of this series. Bye.